Ahoy, my curious friend! Let's set sail deeper into the uncharted waters of the pirate's sensual realm, where every tale is a treasure waiting to be uncovered. The lives of these swashbuckling outlaws were a whirlwind of adventure and passion, and their stories deserve to be told in all their colorful glory. As our pirates docked in port, the brothels became the beating heart of their temporary freedom. These establishments were not merely places of physical pleasure, but held a cultural significance within the pirate community. The moment a pirate stepped foot inside, they were enveloped in a world of sensory delights. Imagine the sights and sounds, the vibrant colors, the music, and the laughter filling the air. Brothels were a sanctuary where pirates could forget the perils of the sea and indulge in their desires. The women who inhabited these brothels were a fascinating bunch, each with a tale as captivating as the next. Some, as mentioned, were captives, but their resilience knew no bounds. They'd learned the ways of the pirates, their language and their customs, becoming a bridge between two worlds. Others were free spirits, choosing this life to break free from societal constraints. These women were the sirens of the brothel, luring pirates with their beauty and wit, offering a taste of freedom in their embrace. The bond between these women and the pirates was often a complex one, filled with unspoken emotions and a mutual understanding of the transient nature of their lives. The madams, the guardians of these establishments, were formidable women. They were the gatekeepers, ensuring the safety and well-being of their girls. These madams had a keen eye for talent and a knack for negotiation, striking deals with pirates and local authorities alike. They were the unofficial rulers of the red light districts, their influence extending far beyond the brothel walls. In their own right, they were powerful businesswomen, shaping the very fabric of the pirate haven society. The sea, with its relentless waves, became the catalyst for unconventional love stories. Pirates, living a life of uncertainty, found solace and comfort in the arms of their fellow crew members. These relationships, born out of necessity and shared experiences, were deep and meaningful. Imagine the bond between two pirates, fighting side by side, weathering storms, and sharing the spoils of their adventures. It's no wonder that love blossomed in these close quarters. Same-sex relationships were not uncommon on pirate ships, and they were often accepted as a natural part of life at sea. The constant danger and the need for trust fostered an environment where love could flourish between men. These relationships were built on a foundation of loyalty and understanding. Pirates would care for one another, nurse each other's wounds, and share their deepest fears and desires. It was a form of love that defied the norms of the time, a rebellion against the constraints of society. Some famous pirate captains, known for their fearsome reputations, had love stories that became the stuff of legends. Their male lovers were not just partners, but confidants and advisors, sharing the burdens of leadership. These captains, in their own way, challenged societal expectations, proving that love knew no bounds, even in the harsh world of piracy. The sea, a witness to countless battles, also bore witness to these secret loves, making it a sacred space for the pirates' hearts. Now let's explore the intricate dance between pirates and their captives, a tale as old as piracy itself. When pirates raided a town or ship, the beautiful and wealthy were often taken captive, and their fates were intertwined with their captors. These women, used to a life of privilege, suddenly found themselves at the mercy of these rough and tumble pirates. Some pirates, with a twisted sense of honor, would take a captive under their wings, offering a form of protection. This protection, however, came at a price. The pirate might demand loyalty, companionship, or worse, sexual favors. The captive, caught between fear and a strange fascination, had little choice but to comply. But make no mistake, these women were not passive victims. They'd use their charms, their wit, and their intelligence to manipulate the situation, sometimes gaining a measure of control over their captors. The presence of these captives on board could cause quite a stir. Rivalry and jealousy would ensue, as pirates competed for the attention of these women. Some pirates saw them as trophies, a symbol of their power and status. The relationships between pirates and captives were complex webs, where power shifted and emotions ran high. Some captives found love, or at least a sense of agency, in these situations, while others suffered unimaginable torment. It's a dark tale, but one that reveals the intricate dynamics of the pirates' lust and the lengths they'd go to satisfy their desires. When it came to celebrations, pirates knew how to let loose like no other. Successful raids and returns to port were marked by wild parties that became the stuff of legends. Rum, the pirates' favorite elixir, flowed like a river, fueling the flames of desire. As the alcohol loosened inhibitions, the parties transformed into a frenzy of sensual delights. Dancing was a key part of these revelries, with pirates and local women moving as one, their bodies telling stories of passion and freedom. The music, a mix of sea shanties and local tunes, set the perfect rhythm for the night's festivities. Pirates would sing their hearts out, their voices carrying tales of adventure and love. The atmosphere, thick with the anticipation, would explode into a whirlwind of sexual energy. Orgies and sexual games were a common sight during these celebrations. Pirates, always competitive, turned their sexual encounters into a sport. Wagers were placed, and the atmosphere became electric with excitement. These orgies were not just about physical release, but a display of strength and skill, a way to assert dominance and celebrate their survival through another voyage. The tension built up during long, arduous journeys was released in these wild nights, leaving the pirates refreshed and ready for their next adventure. As much as we romanticize the pirate's life, we cannot ignore the darkness that lurked beneath the surface. Sexual violence and abuse of power were all too common, casting a long shadow over their otherwise adventurous existence. During raids, women and men alike became victims of the pirates' unchecked desires. The hierarchical structure of pirate ships often led to the exploitation of power. Captains and senior crew members, with their authority, could coerce sexual favors, creating an environment of fear and submission. This abuse knew no gender boundaries, with weaker or lower-ranking men also falling prey. The victims were left traumatized, with little to no recourse, as the pirates operated outside the boundaries of conventional law. Pirate justice, though present, was often inconsistent. Punishments for sexual crimes varied, from being marooned to death. However, the line between consent and coercion was blurry, and justice was often served at the whim of the pirate code. This dark side of the pirate's lust is a stark reminder of the fine line between freedom and anarchy, and the consequences that came with living outside the rules of society. Despite their reputation for lawlessness, pirates adhered to a set of unspoken rules and a code of conduct, especially when it came to matters of the heart. The pirate code, while focusing on loot and discipline, also addressed relationships. Some codes prohibited crew members from forming romantic attachments, believing it would disrupt the harmony of the ship. Honor, though a relative concept, was essential in the pirate world. While violence and coercion existed, there was an understanding that respect and consent were crucial. Breaking this code could result in severe consequences, including being shunned by one's own crew. Pirates, in their own way, respected certain boundaries, even in their wildest moments. Surprisingly, some pirates advocated for a woman's choice, a rare gem of progressive thinking in a world that often denied women agency. In pirate havens, women were sometimes given the power to choose their clients or even potential lovers. It was a small victory, but it spoke volumes about the complexity of the pirates' world, where even in the midst of chaos, there were glimmers of humanity and respect. The sexual world of pirates was a tapestry woven with threads of passion, adventure, and complexity. It was a reflection of their rebellious nature, challenging societal norms and embracing a life of unfettered freedom. From the brothels that welcomed them like a second home to the exotic encounters that broadened their horizons, pirates lived a lustful life, defying danger and embracing pleasure. Their stories, filled with both light and shadow, are a testament to the human spirit's capacity for adventure and the relentless pursuit of desire, even in the face of adversity. So, my friend, as we conclude this journey into the sensual world of pirates, remember that their lives were a unique blend of danger and desire, where every moment was lived to the fullest. Their tales continue to captivate and intrigue, leaving us with a sense of wonder and a deeper understanding of the human condition. The pirate's life may be a thing of the past, but their spirit of adventure and unapologetic lust for life lives on in the annals of history.